3, 2, 1, say Erlyn's pregnant. No?
Video mo na, no?
Lagi. Really go, Erlyn's pregnant?
Erlyn's pregnant?
Oh.
What?
Hey guys, it's Erlyn and welcome back to my channel. So I am 12 weeks pregnant. Yay! Spencer will be 3.5. So we've always sort of thought it would be a good time now because I've always wanted to wait until Spencer went to school before actually having another one. I've always liked the idea of Spencer starting a new chapter, so starting his school life and then having a baby. So I still had the chance to give Spencer as much attention, I guess, as possible, rather than sort of sharing his attention. But that's just me anyway. I actually got a what they call a non-invasive something testing, but it's NIPT. So I got that done, and basically what it is it's a blood test that determines whether the baby has the chance of Down syndrome. And the main thing, well, not the main thing, but the other thing too is you can find out the gender. So I got that test done last Thursday, and then I have my 12-week scan this Thursday along with my first hospital appointment. And then next Thursday is, like the Thursday after that, is when I find out. So I'm quite nervous. We actually haven't told Brett's family yet because there's so many of them and they've all got boys. So Spencer's got 4 cousins. So I just felt like if we had told them, I sort of wanted to avoid the whole, like the questions about, oh, what do you think it's gonna be? And, you know, it would be nice if it's a girl or a boy. I know people don't care, like at the end of the day, but I just felt like there was so much pressure. So I wanted to find out the gender first before actually telling them. So yeah, as soon as we find out, we're gonna tell them. But yeah, the second time around is so different, I feel. I don't know if it's because I'm older, even though I'm not that much older from when I had Spencer. I feel really tired all the time. I could honestly just sleep all the time if I could. I also felt not, I guess maybe it's not nausea, but I felt really, it almost felt like my neck was like up close to my chest. I couldn't like eat too much because if I did, it would make me feel sick. I've never thrown up, but I just felt worse this time around compared to when I had Spencer or when I was pregnant with Spencer. But this time around, I'm just like, don't want to do anything. Yeah. So I'm only 12 weeks, so I feel like it's gonna get even worse once I'm at a later stage. So I have my 12-week scan today. It is in half an hour's time, so my appointment's at 11:30. And they make you drink like a liter of water. So I've already drank a liter. This is just like, I just refilled it in case I want more after. But they make you drink a liter of water in like a half-hour period, and then you have to hold it in, so you can't pee for an hour. So my appointment's at 11:30, so I was meant to pee at 10, and then between 10 to 10:30 I had to drink a whole liter of water, and then I have to hold it in until 11:30, which is when my appointment is. And I'm currently like busting to go to the toilet. I really need to pee, and I have to hold this in for like another hour. So half an hour till my appointment, and then probably like another half an hour until the scan is finished. Like, I love scans because you can see the little baby and everything, and especially the 12-week scan, it's like my favorite because this is the first time you see them in the baby form, because the first scan, they're basically just like a grain of rice, like a little dot on the screen, and then this time I actually see like the head and it's shaped like the baby shape. The scans itself is just so uncomfortable because you already go in there and you're busting to go to the toilet, and then they're like pushing on your belly and everything, and the whole time I'm literally just like thinking, don't pee, don't pee, don't pee, don't pee. It honestly feels like I'm just gonna wet myself. I just want this scan to be over, but then at the same time I also want to enjoy it, but it's like really hard to enjoy it when you're busting to go to the toilet. So yeah, I'm off to the scan now, and hopefully all is well. Okay, so it has been a couple of days, well actually it's been like a week since I last recorded, and I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm sick at the moment. I am meant to have a phone consultation today, so it's in like a few minutes, and that's when I will find out the result of the NIPT. I will have that consultation soon, so I'll find out all the results from that today. But yeah, I'm feeling unwell, so I was meant to go into the doctors, but I was sort of getting sick later yesterday afternoon, and then this morning I'm just, yeah, I've got a really sore throat. One side is like blocked, like my nose, and when it gets too blocked it gives me a headache, and I just don't feel well. Basically, after that appointment that you last saw me, it was for a scan, my 12-week scan, and I drank so much water that I felt like I was gonna be sick, like really uncomfortable. Was actually like crying before I was called into my appointment because I was that uncomfortable. I walked in there and I couldn't even get on the bed because I was that uncomfortable, and the first thing the lady said was, we probably need you to empty your bladder just because you shouldn't be that uncomfortable. So she ended up having a look and she saw that my bladder was like super full, so she got me to let some out, and she's like, okay, try and let out only half of it. And when you're like busting to go to the toilet and they tell you to just let half of it out, it was such a struggle. But there must have been so much in there because even after I had finished, I went back, and then she's like, you still have a lot in there, so I'm probably gonna have to let some more out. So I was like, okay. So yeah, that explains why I was super uncomfortable, because it seemed like I was just like super busting. But anyway, the scan went well. Baby was super wriggly. Like with my firstborn, Spencer, he was not as wriggly in any of the scans. Like he was just super chilled and lazy, and you'll probably see like an arm move every now and again. But this baby was just like wriggling around, kept turning around, kept kicking. We saw a lot of kicks. Had its hand up to his mouth. I did say his, but I don't know if you just say he or maybe it's just a boy. But anyway, I'll find out the gender soon anyway. I do have a feeling that it's gonna be a girl. I sort of had it from the beginning, but then again, I'm not sure if it's wishful thinking because I sort of always wanted a girl. But I think I'm at the stage now where I thought I'd be really disappointed, but knowing just how precious it is to be able to conceive is like a miracle in itself. So I think I'll just be happy with either. Like obviously they're going to be loved either way, but I don't think I'm going to be as disappointed as what I thought would be if it's another boy. I think it would be really cute though if Spencer had like a little brother, that he could sort of, you know, they can play together and stuff. But then also like to have a little sister as well. I think he's going to be a really good older brother, and he's going to be super caring. He's usually pretty good with sharing, but sometimes he can be a bit like iffy, especially if it's like we sort of started talking to him about his room, and he might have to be the baby's room and his bed because he's still in a cot but without the railing. So we've sort of started talking to him how the baby will end up having that cot, and then he at first was sort of like, no, it's my bed, like that sort of thing. And we still have like my due date's not until February, so I've still got time to figure all that out. I'm just waiting for this appointment.
Now, I'm not sure, did you want to know the sex or not know the sex?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a girl. So
Oh, really?
there's high probability for the abnormality, so that's good. So that's it. Keeping with the date. Now, may just
Yeah. Oh my god. I am so like, oh, it's a girl. I had a feeling, but like, I'm so happy. I look like I'm sad crying, but I'm like, I'm so happy. Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, I did have a feeling because this pregnancy has been like, it was so different to Spencer's one. But then again, like, I went on one of like the Facebook groups, like a mum's Facebook groups, and someone asked like a similar question, and a few of the comments were saying like how they had completely different pregnancies, but they still ended up with like the same gender and stuff. But oh my god, I just can't believe it. Oh, I just can't believe it. Yay! So now this baby, being the first girl in, especially in Brett's side of the family, is gonna be so spoiled with all the girly stuff. But yeah, I'm so excited to tell them. Oh, I can't wait to finally tell them.
3, 2, 1, say Erlyn's pregnant. No?
Video mo na, no?
Like, here you go, Erlyn's pregnant.
Erlyn's pregnant?
Oh.
What? What? I thought you said Erlyn.
Yes.
Again.
Yeah.
What's the baby's name then?
It's so smart.
What?
Find out na to ang result.
Yeah? Give Nana a second present. Ready? What's it gonna be?
It's pink. Yeah, it's a girl.
Oh, it's gonna pop!
It's gonna pop!
Congratulations, Brett.